just speaking to Anthony Yarde.
Yes.
Another knockout win on the record, so that big fight's happening in January. Just talk me through it.
Yes, talk you through what?
The performance tonight and then what's coming in January.
Performance was, I just wanted to get a fight in, but I wasn't overlooking nobody. For me, it's professional boxing game. I didn't care about after this fight, I didn't care about Beterbiev. I focused on one thing at a time. The next fight, again, it is what it is. It's massive. Again, you've got two people going in there and you're going to get a collision. So I feel like it's going to be, they say, fan-friendly. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
How much in your career has been leading up to January 28th?
I feel like all of it. All of it, really. I feel like this is why us as boxers, we get into boxing. To have the big fights, the big shows, a fight for undisputed, unified, all them belts, so it's exciting.
Anthony, I just want to read you a quote that I read from yourself earlier in the week. You said, "I'm on a mission, I'm pissed off, I'm going to stay pissed off." Can you elaborate on your mentality going into this Beterbiev fight?
My mentality is, it's win the fights by knockout. I feel like that's my style. That's how I fight. Land the shots that you need to land. That's it. This is business. Take everyone out. That's literally my mentality. And I don't mean that in any like braggadocious way or anything like that. It's just that it's a style of fighting. We're not in there playing, having pillow fights with each other. My mentality is, cool, I'm going to see openings, I want to take it. If it's whether it's the body, whether it's the head. Yeah, no games.
Last one from me. What does it mean to you that the biggest fight of your career is going to be in London?
It means everything, because London's where I'm from. I feel like it just adds that little bit of seasoning to the ingredients. And yeah, man, I'm excited for it.
Did you push for it to be at the Emirates Stadium?
Say that again?
Did you push for it to be at the Emirates Stadium?
Did I push for it to be at the Emirates? I wasn't involved in them kind of negotiations. That's me being 100% honest. I just said, make the fight happen. Please make it happen. My promotional team, my management, everyone done their job in the background to get the fight on English show. I think it makes sense for him as well. It makes sense for us. And I feel like it's going to be the best atmosphere in London.
Anthony, people remember, if we rewind back to the Kovalev fight, they said, is he ready? They'll say the same thing for Yarde-Beterbiev. Stefano Koikov isn't the fighter to prove that you're ready for Beterbiev, but the time in the gym is. What makes you think day to day, the progress, the stuff you put into your camps makes you ready for Beterbiev?
I just feel like I'm a fighter. The only way to know is on the net. That's it. I'm a realist. I don't do all this bullshit and stuff and say, yeah, you know, I had this and this, what happened, and you know, it's all long. We only know when we get into the ring. I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I've been ready since as I answered the last question, saying I'm pissed off. I learned a valuable lesson in trying to go the distance because I was worried about hand injuries. I was worried about cuts. Because remember before, when I first fought Lyndon Arthur, they were saying the winner gets a world title shot with the WBO. We knew that, what was his name? Joe Smith Jr. had the WBO at the time. So again, I let that play in my mind. I let that play in my mind saying, you know, be cautious. I landed a couple shots. I knew when I could hit Lyndon Arthur, but I was like, be cautious. It was all in my mind. This fight, people try to put things in my head again. Don't get cut. Be careful. Everyone was saying it. Crazy. I was like, well, why is everyone saying this to me? Why is everyone saying this to me? You don't know what's powerful. Everyone was saying it. Don't get no cut. Don't get no injuries. Yeah, he's laughing because he was one of the ones that said it. And I was like, what are you talking about? Just kept walking away. Stop. Get out of my head, get out of my head. I'm going in there, I'm fighting just how I normally fight. I'm going to go out there and try and knock out my opponent. But yeah, I just feel like it just comes with it.
Anthony, last question for me. You take a lot with you into the ring and you do a lot with your boxing prime. Can you use some of the inspirations you'll be taking in with you to the fight with Yarde-Beterbiev?
The inspirations are, we give the praise to God. That's literally the inspiration because I'm here. If you look back, if you rewind time 10 years, this story, what's happening and what's happened so far, it seemed like it was impossible. You know, I remember saying to a couple of people, just passing by, people that I used to be close to, I'm gonna take this boxing thing serious. Like, I'm gonna be world champion. But what are you talking about? Bruv, you know how much fighters are on this world? Nah, man, bruv, you're too old now. Yeah, you're 19, man. I lie, like, man, that's dangerous, man. I had all these things being said to me. But I was like, nah, bro, I believe in God. I believe in the journey. I believe in my natural attributes. And without going too much into it, boxing happened. I was playing football before. I was doing other sports. Nothing was going right. In terms of I got to a good level, had chance for QPR, etc. So I was talented, but I kept getting injuries. Things kept happening. You know, I lost the job I had at the time, so I couldn't even get to the training ground. QPR was far. All these kind of things will happen. Boxing, smooth. For me, that's how it was meant to be.
Last one, Anthony. Any final message to